Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. There's no sound right at the moment. I'm windowed out just trying to check on some things really quick. Okay, that's interesting. You can change the blood color. Alright. I'm not going to wait too long to get started on this one, just mostly because whenever I window out of the game, it causes the sound to go out, and I don't want that to be a pretty regular thing, so I'm probably going to go ahead and at least get into the game at this point. What kind of name can we give our character? Not Miriam. We'll call ourselves Biriam. We'll do this on hard, or normal difficulty, rather. That's the only one we really have available to us.
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, but not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. There was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to humankind. Countless innocents died, and though the Church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected. As for the shardbinders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Jeeble, a boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl restrained.
Excuse me, I believe you mean Biriam.
With strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years have passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy. The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jeeble is the architect of this new, bloodstained ritual,
Of the
Miriam
night.
and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
It was Jeeble's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know. I know how you feel. but the facts are apparent, and the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead.
Need to focus on the task ahead. That's interesting.
If Jeeble is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him.
I wonder why that one set of words
I
just
gave him
didn't
my
get in
word.
there.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I have the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
Good to know I can already break candles and everything. They both have attack of 8. So I'm obviously going to go for the Kung Fu shoes. Alright, nothing else. Alright, let's do this. The game is super quiet. Let me fix that. I wasn't sure if the volume balancing was going to be off or not, so I kind of turned it down a bit. There, let me know if that's better or if it's too loud now, and I'll try to balance
You're
it.
prepared. The next order of business is to...
I'll take care of it.
Kick the shit out of him.
Was that a shard?
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
I know my body's limits better than anyone, and I'm going to need all the power I can get. And if I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help. Just promise you won't push yourself.
Uh-oh, that guy's in trouble.
How did they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
Awesome, I do have the slide, that's good. Can I do the jump out of it? Aw, no. But I can sweep the leg, though. Counts can drop a mana rose. Magical rose that slightly replenishes MP. I always love whenever a game's tutorial tells you to hold down the jump button to jump higher, as if that's not a feature that should always be in these types of games.
This device responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
Certain doors are opened by... Oh, okay, cool. Okay. down here and fight me, you burb. Okay, so I can get 2 hits if I do some landing lag recovery from that. So if I can short hop and do that, then I can probably chain together a lot of attacks. Oh, I'm not gonna go there yet. That's where it's gonna teach me how to slide. The classic Symphony of the Night level up. And now I do 6 damage per attack. I do equip that. That is a tunic. Tunic. There we go. I don't think I have anything else. I wonder if I should have went and fought that big guy. Okay, so now I just have Hadoukens. I think I made the right decision starting off with the Kung Fu shoes. What's this? Okay, that's just that guy who was just dying there. Can I break that? Nope. Sure can't. Got a map. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this is very Symphony of the Night-ish. SP rounds. Do I get a gun soon? There's a short sword. Let's see. Am I giving up the Kung Fu shoes already? Unfortunately so, that's a little bit more damage. Oh wow. A little bit harder to time the instantaneous chaining of attacks right there. Okay, never mind. We're going back to the Kung Fu shoes. We've got input commands. Okay. Well, she said that in French. That's un, deux, trois. 1, 2, 3. Tattered scarf. Just collecting all kinds of equipment now. That's fine. The short sword's damage didn't seem like it was that much more anyways, so... I like that. Although it is still pretty slow, all things considered. Oh goodness, I need to stop getting hit by that. Alright, hitting him in the orange area, more damage than hitting him regularly, so that's good to know. Can I get up there? Doesn't look like it. We'll keep going for now. The audio design, like, I don't know if it comes through on stream or not, but like there are points where the audio design is just kind of like it'll get loud for just a split second and then it'll kind of like return to normal. Yeah, I do think that the sword probably does more damage overall, like just with the swings each time, but I think that the speed of the Kung Fu shoes more than makes up for the loss of damage, since I can just attack faster. And the fact that I can kind of just like cancel out my landing jump lag by going straight into an attack also helps. How about Claymore, though? Okay, I've got to try this out on something. Yeah, you can't cancel that out in quite the same way either. Alright, I do have items that I can use. Potion, can I... Okay, I can favorite that, but what does that mean? Okay, so I can get up here, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I've been here before, but I haven't been down here yet. Yeah, I'm really not feeling the Claymore. Maybe I'll get a stronger one later that'll make up for the, you know, just for everything, but I'm not feeling the Claymore. I want to keep trying out the different, I want to try to keep trying out the different things that I get just to kind of make sure that I'm not passing up a better item or weapon, but I am not a fan of a decent sum of the weapons I've seen so far. Aha, I found a secret area. I knew it. At first I didn't catch on to the crumbling wall there, so it was good to actually see that. Okay, nope, that just throws my fireball. Alright, so I do need to go into inventory and use these. Alright, I don't have any other... Okay. That's where I would see HP recovery items and whatnot. Aha. Guns can be shot by equipping a consumable bullet. When you run out of the type of bullet that was equipped, the bullet will be replaced with a much weaker one. Alright, well, we'll try the infinite rounds for right now. Whoops. I'm guessing the SP rounds. Okay, yeah, so that's definitely what those would do. And oh man, that is slow. I shouldn't expect too much of the basic weapons, so I'm trying not to be too much of a critic of them. Well, let's try with the SP rounds. We've only got 16 of them, so we have to be careful. Save your progress here. Okay, and those restore health. That's good to know. Have we tried exploring up there yet? Wait, okay, there we go. Okay, we haven't tried exploring up there yet. We're gonna go back to the Kung Fu shoes. They haven't let us down so far. Oh man, whip. What kind of attacks can we do with this? Any input commands? Doesn't seem like it. I tried to dodge out of the way of that. Attack by using a Dola Hammer's head as a flail. The question is there a way I can set those? I like the whip, but still not as good as the Kung Fu shoes. How about shards? Ah, there we go. Okay, that's a cool one. I like that so far. I'm basically using a big whip, except with his head. Okay, so... is there a way to zoom this? There we go. Jeez. Alright. So we go that way, we'll explore all of that. I have a feeling that's kind of the boss area, so... we're gonna try to see if we can get up there. If not up there, we're gonna backtrack a little bit and try to go to some of these other areas in the back. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get up there. Try one more time, good faith effort. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Take that. Okay. We've got an area at the bottom of the ship, and then we've got all of the areas at the top left of the ship. Is there a way down here to go? The map doesn't seem to suggest that there is. Okay, there probably isn't then. We'll backtrack and we'll just go the other direction with it. Whoops. I didn't think anything would happen there, but I did want to just see if I could light it again to make sure. So far, I like how this game controls and everything. It's got a nice feel to it. I'm not doing the best in the world at playing it right now, but it at least controls pretty well. A classic comment that I always make about whenever I'm playing any sort of platformer like this, whenever it comes to controls, I like to know that the mistakes being made are my own fault rather than, you know, just like a bad control setup, which I'm happy to announce this game does not suffer from like a bad control setup so far. That was just a save point. Still don't think I can get up there at the moment, so we'll backtrack all the way. We'll check out the left part of the ship. Well, I should be nice and leveled up by the time I actually go and fight something, though. That'll be good. That feels like a better whip than the whip that I had there just a moment ago. Using a Dullahan's head. Is that what they're called? The Dullahans? I know normally a Dullahan doesn't have a head, so I don't think that that's the name that they're actually going by in this game. Come on, there we go. Speaking of which, we had one right over here. Oh, Dola Hammer. Okay, a rusted ring. Okay, so you definitely can walk on these. Confirmed there. Thought that said county dress for a second. Okay, so not all breakable walls are gonna have like the path icon on them. That's good to know. There's not a way yet to get up to that one. That's unfortunate. Let's go see if Johannes has anything to say. Nope. It's good to see that he's handling all of this pretty well, though. Let's go see if this wall is breakable. Nope. It was dangerous of the game to just show me that that is a thing that can happen, because now it's gonna be very hard not to want to just do that all the time. Okay, well, it's time to proceed forward. Oops, that's not the way. Oh, I forgot to jump, that's what it was. Poor Dola hammers don't even stand a chance now. Travels across the ground. Nope. I'm good with what I've got. Okay, that is definitely a boss gate right there. I saw something crawling across the floor there a moment ago, so I had to be wary of that. There it is. Just mice. It's weird that the ship has so many of these just giant throne room chairs in it. I bet this boss is gonna give me the double jump of some sort.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Sheeple, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are. Very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our body. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken. Convinced I was a monster.
This is nonsense.
You told me our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Are we making it through
Master
to him?
Jeeble, we must return.
Yes. Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gregory. We're leaving.
Jeeble, wait!
I've already fought this boss on Cuphead before. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful about taking so many hits. Easier said than done, though. keeping an eye out for those tentacles. We did it. Here, I thought that head flail thing was going to really, you know, make a huge difference, but honestly, like, I feel like I leveled up just enough for that.
I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know. I will put a stop to all this.
Oh, now we get an anime opening.
Bloodstained.
That was an interesting little transition.
We're here.
Was this a village? What happened to it? The demons Jeeble summoned?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
Alright, I was just checking out some other movement stuff. So if we go back here, are there still gonna be demons and things like that? Oh yeah, it's definitely showing the rain and everything still. That shard that we got. Okay. Okay, so that's a big attack. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll proceed forward for now, since that's not exactly a movement option that we just got. We'll probably have to come back to the ship later.
Promise you'll be careful. Just hope that she's still safe.
I'm right here, though. Okay, that's cool. It uses the weapon that I have equipped. I'm wondering if that changes if you, you know, like, I wonder if that actually is the weapon or if that was just
Thank you, Miriam.
Static cutscene.
You know who I am. And that means...
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me.
An exorcist. Then we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important. But you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger, but she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jeeble is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder, after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Jeeble my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
Pardon me?
Oh yeah, that little girl that
hello
we
there.
saved.
Are you alright? We didn't mean to ignore you.
I'm alright, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Zelda.
Anne,
Close
What a
enough.
lovely name. Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
oh, alright.
Come on, this way.
I guess if we get more cutscenes like that later where I defeat people, we'll get to see if that's the
I did
case.
some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the...
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
But that's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right, but we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
I will.
I wonder if Johannes's last name is Belmont.
Ah, here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items. But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them. What are we transmuting this time?
Let's craft. Let's try an Odachi. Actually, we don't have enough stuff for some battle boots yet. Some interesting weapons on here. Okay, let's not look. Whoa, what? Well, that is very puzzling. 8-bit coin. That's awesome. Alright, let's not look at these anymore. Save that for the later game. Let's make a Nodachi and see what happens.
I'll go with this.
Let's create an equipment.
There, all done.
And then we'll use our remaining to make a Pelicus.
I'll go with this.
That way I'm kind of keeping a good amount of stuff for everything. Soft point rounds, hollow point. Good for inflicting damage. Okay, so we have different armor types. A pirate hat. Yeah, I don't think we have a choice. We're gonna go for the pirate
I'll
hat.
go with this.
Let's see, what else do we have? Actually, yeah, we should save some ingredients for the shard things, I think. Alright, so we'll upgrade Thrashing Tentacle and we'll upgrade Head Flail then.
I'll go with this.
Ooh, I like it.
I'll go with this.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh, we can upgrade that one again.
I'll go with this.
Let's just keep it going. Alright.
Once I've transmuted an item, I'll pass it on to Dominique so she can carry it at the supply post for you. I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what materials. But when it comes to items I don't know about, you'll have to find a formula for me and bring it here.
I understand.
Also, the demon crystal you've obtained, the shards, those can be transmuted. Each shard requires specific materials, but try it when you get the chance.
I think I will.
Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder. If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger.
I'm combining the might of the pirates with the skill of the samurai.
Dominique, what is all this machinery?
That is photographic equipment we've been working on.
Photo...
To put it more plainly, it allows me to capture images of real life.
What? Really? Can I try it?
Unfortunately, I don't have the silver bromide I need.
I'll see if I can find it. Be right back.
Oh, hello, miss. Oh, you're looking fit as ever.
Miriam, welcome. Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
Please.
I have made arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out here, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
No, I understand.
Well, it's a
I
better
appreciate
excuse
you doing
than
what you can.
just making us pay for it arbitrarily.
I can also buy shards from you if you no longer need them.
Wait, is trade in demon shards even allowed?
Of course. The church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified. I am not permitted to sell them, but I can buy them off you. You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its power. But there is a limit to how far that can go. And more importantly, if you carry a large number of shards, your body's corruption
May accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
I still recommend selling your shards as a means of making money.
All right. I know you're looking out for me.
I think that explains everything. Now, would you like to have a look around? What
Let's
are you
make a
looking to
purchase.
buy? Is this right? Many thanks.
Definitely picking up a couple of those. Not worried about any of this stuff right now. That's everything, so let's just kind of, let's just look around at some of these different things. I can upgrade one of my things with gunpowder. I almost have enough for an 8-bit coin, and then I could make one of those really powerful weapons. I could just outright buy better boots. Still, it's probably better just to save up and just craft them whenever I can. $80 gold for a pretty big upgrade to defense and stuff. Let's do it.
Is this right? Then we have a deal.
Actually, wait, do those replace my head slot? Nope, okay, those are accessory slot. Good.
What are you looking to sell?
Alright, do I have anything that I can sell that will get me up to 4,000 gold really quick? I'm gonna go off on a limb and say no.
What are you looking to sell?
Yeah, I didn't think so. That's fine. We'll get there
I forgot to give
soon.
this to you. It's the key to the building. You can use it to explore further in. Thank you. I invited the other survivors inside where it's safe. They all have troubles that need resolving. If you can I'll do what I can. I know you will. Come back and...
So now we have side quests unlocked.
You there? It was awful. Those monsters came out of nowhere. We ran for dear life.
Where are the others?
Dead, most of them. My dear husband included. Those devils have to pay. Those murderers. You look strong, miss. I'm begging you. Help me.
If it's within my power.
Oh, thank you. My name's Lindsay. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, I'll gather whatever information I can. I want you to hunt down the monsters and take vengeance on them. The effort...
All right.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help my husband rest in peace. Kill that murderer dead!
Oh, she actually had some emotion, like some motion with her kind of movements and stuff. I'm not gonna go there yet because that's just gonna take me further into the game. Let's go this way. Okay, a save point. So I need to re-equip the head flail since I have it at rank 4. Let's see. Ooh. The size of the flail has grown significantly. Okay, that turning with the sword is a little bit weird because of the lag with it. Increased ammo capacity, that's probably good. What's this? Okay, these are the teleport rooms. I see. Stupid bats. Okay, that was one of the regular morts that I needed to destroy. Let's try the battle axe here in a second as well. Oh, I don't like the way that that's sounding. It's good that I can kind of just break through walls like that, not a big deal. Is there supposed to be a soundtrack for this area? Because if so, then it is missing. Figured sitting here would do something. Let's check out the Baselard. This might be a good substitute for the dancer's shoes, possibly. Uh-oh. Well, I've kind of consigned myself to a direction I'm going. Okay, yeah, that lets me, let's go to archives and check out techniques, because it told me something about that. Hurl your equipped weapon at enemies. Okay, that's with daggers. Okay, so that's the knife throw from the old games. I knew it. That wall was just way too inconspicuous. Ooh, now I definitely need to get back to the main area. Oh, that was a secret entrance there, it looks like. Alright, let's go see what this 8 Bitcoin does. If I had one more of those, then I could go ahead and finish that quest. That's fine, we'll get them on the way back. Okay, yeah, I'm not feeling the Baselard anymore. I wonder if the Pelicus has a technique.
Hi, Miriam. So, what'll it be?
Well, I would like you to craft me whatever I can make with the 8 Bitcoin, which is a lot of things, apparently. Let's see. A weapon that functions as a shield. I guess these weapons aren't as powerful as I thought they would be, but there's also a 16-bit coin that I can get at some point. Well, I've got to get the whip item, I think, and see what that does. I'm not sure, though, because I'm not entirely filling those weapons. I don't know what half of these icons mean for these either. Alright, well, as we've learned, attack power alone doesn't make the weapon good. I've got to choose between boots and the whip. I've been enjoying the kick attacks, but I'm gonna try to go for the whip and just give that a shot for now. I can buy another one later.
I'll go with this. Johannes, can you tell me?
It started when the interests of the rich shifted away from the spiritual and esoteric in favor of more material investments. The alchemist's research was expensive. The guild members didn't want to lose their wealthy, so they warned again and again that demons would come if people let go of their spirituality. But people don't change that easily. So the alchemists took a more drastic measure.
You mean us? The Shardbinder?
Yes. It shames me that I was even connected to what they did. But at least you have the facts of it.
It's all right. Thank you for telling me.
Okay, so I can change this between light and darkness, it looks like. Ooh, the attack radius on that is really weird. Actually, let's go save really quickly, that way I can get my health back. I'll have to figure out which of these is the better one to use right now. Oh yeah. Who would have thought that using the light version would be a million times more powerful on these things? But this weapon has two different elements to attack with, so that's going to be good. Let's go see what this lady's going to tell me now.
Have you learned anything new?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Good work. Here's your reward.
Goodness, that was loud.
Have you learned anything new?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Oh goodness. She's chock full of quests now.
Help Dr. Simon rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead!
Can I accept
any
multiple
targets?
quests?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help my neighbor Lisa kill those murderers.
Okay.
Got any target?
Here's what I've turned
Yes,
up
we can
on
get
the
all of
monsters.
them.
Help my cousin Annette rest in peace. Kill those murderers.
Got any?
Jeez, Lindsay,
Here's
you
what I've
are
turned up.
very
My
upset.
little sister Rosalie rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead.
It's a sturdy door. Ah, that's what that was supposed to be. I was supposed to fall through here. Alright, we'll keep this on holy for now. I don't think it's gonna make a difference if I switch between them at the moment. I'm still not honestly sure which of the weapons I prefer the most right now. The Nadachi seemed okay. The axe seemed like it was actually pretty good as well. Although this whip kind of goes faster than that by a mile and does just as much damage. Oh hey, these are the transition rooms from Symphony of the Night. That's awesome. Am I weak against water? Oh my goodness, I'm not. I'm not very floaty though. Or not very swimmy rather. Takes the same damage no matter what. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was scary. I probably shouldn't come this way yet, is what that kind of tells me. Not only that, I don't think I could even go that way right now, so kind of makes my decision a little bit easier. Alright. Well. Thought they were going to be cool and let me kind of sequence break a little bit, but oh well. Yeah, I'm going to have to go all the way back around for that. I keep forgetting that I even have that ability. I won't lie, there is part of me that kind of wishes I would have went for the battle boots. Alright, let's go into the Castlevania proper. Can I? Okay, I can. No reason not to have it down right now, though. Well, that's a way to kind of greet us as a giant falling statue. Okay, I don't like the whip because of the fact that I keep missing my attacks. That's annoying. Let's go and try the Pellicus some more. Wonder if those are two people who worked on the game or something like that. those bats. Okay, so we need to kill some of those big scary lion men. Something up there and I want it. Let's go up first. Up and to the left. Aha, here we go. Leather chest guard. Nope, not worth it. Let's try the Nodachi again. Okay, there is no down strike with the Nodachi though. Can't make it up there yet, which means now I can proceed to the right. Oh, those are gonna give me the leather I need. I swear, I haven't hit those bats with a single weapon decently yet. Check out techniques because I just did something there. Deflect physical attacks. That's ominous. Okay, there is a path down there, so I'll have to check that out in a minute. Let's see what's down here. Okay, I can't do anything down here, it doesn't seem like. I bet I have to drain the pool first. Well, at least I don't get completely covered in blood. Well, that money just fell through the floor. That was a very long dying animation. If we find another one of those, I want to see if I can parry his attack. Spin towards an enemy and transfer the momentum to your blade. Quarter circle back, forward X. Well, that's a Pelgus technique. Ooh, that looks cool. Uh-oh.
Miriam? It can't be.
Alfred?
Why are you here, Johannes? That fool of an apprentice should have stayed out of this.
You have a lot to explain for. After all the terrible things you've done?
All that is in the past. I'll not be defending my actions to you.
Don't I deserve it? You were like a father to me.
Enough, child. I am here for the book. Jeeble has the book.
What are you talking about?
If you don't already know, then let us keep it that way.
Alfred, how are you still alive?
What were you thinking in coming here?
You can answer my question first.
All that matters is that I am alive. Did you come here for the book?
Book? The Liber Logaeth?
Make no mistake. I won't let it.
Not even you should touch it. Didn't what happened 10 years ago teach you anything?
I don't have time to argue with you. I just hope you are wise enough not to get in my way.
What?
You know full well my power exceeds yours. Take Miriam and leave this place. Otherwise, you will die.
I came here because something didn't feel right. But I didn't expect him.
Johannes, what is the Liber Logaeth?
It's a book the Alchemy Guild once possessed that allows for the summoning of spirit. The guild used it to bring about the calamity 10 years ago. And the Shardbinder's crystal acted as a kind of catalyst.
A book like that shouldn't even exist.
I know. Alfred must be trying to restore the Alchemy Guild to power. But we cannot let him lay hands on the Liber Logaeth.
He said Jeeble had it.
It makes sense. Considering the situation we're in, he must have gotten his hands on it after surviving the sacrifice.
So now I have to stop Alfred too.
No, let's focus on Jeeble. If we can get to him and the book before Alfred does, we'll kill two birds with one stone.
Good point. All right.
Dominique might know what to do about Alfred in the meantime. I'll head back to the village and see what she has to say.
Yeah, you just go and do that. Don't worry about hordes of demons or anything. Before I head that way, let's see if this is a safe point down here. I knew it. Usually the way that these games are laid out, if there's a path forward like that, they don't let you get too terribly far without a save point along the way. It's not a very powerful technique for that. I'm gonna go back to the Nadachi. I can't remember if I needed to go up and around or not. Nope, just needed to make sure I didn't suck that landing, which I didn't. There just quite yet. Man, that attack parry is not easy to land. I want to land it at some point, though. Wow, that figure that might do something else. That ability is not too great. Okay, that is a plant on the ground that is hurting me. Ah, the microweeds, I remember those. Alright. There was another room over here that I wanted to explore, though. Oh, there we go. I actually did land the parry that time. Uh-oh. Oh, that's why I couldn't go there. Definitely going back to that save point, though. Because my health is getting terrifyingly low. Okay, so the parry isn't really worth doing regularly. Maybe I'll find a use for it later on or something. Oops. I missed. I still wonder if the damage output would be as consistent if I were just using the boots instead. By the time we made it back here, we're already at half health. This doesn't bode well. Remind myself that I have other magical abilities that I can aim with and stuff like that. Obsidian equipment, right? Is that a weapon or? I'm guessing that's just like a crafting equipment or something. Warhorse's key is required. Oh god. Items. Potion. I don't like the way that looks. I don't have enough health and I don't want to risk dying on that just yet, so we'll leave that there. Once I find myself a good save point, that's whenever I'll deal with that. Which right here should be. Nope. Morgenstern, that's a Morning Star, I believe. Nice. Okay, there we go. That's kind of more like a traditional sword. Good coverage. Alright. Do I have any techniques for this? Nope. Aha, there we go. Wait. Which technique was that, though? Is that this one? Oh, Power Slash is what it was. Oh, I don't like the way that this looks one bit. Stepped in that plant. Oops, almost passed that up. Back up to the other area? I guess so. It's over here. I don't like how the backstep ability works. I guess I'm just upset that it doesn't cancel out as quickly as I would like. I'm afraid to make the leap down there without exploring the rest of the upper levels up here because I don't know if I'll necessarily be able to get back. Down, back, up, right. Okay, so it's just like a spinning circle. I can only do that with spears, though, apparently. Okay, so see, now I feel a little bit more comfortable about making a trip like that, just because now I have a way to get back. Is this a save point? Yes. Okay. This is a boss, I can tell. Well, let's fight a boss.
Stop right there. I knew what you are. That ghastly air about you. You reek of sorcery, Shardbinder.
That sounds like David Hayter.
And what am I to make of you?
Me? I am your executioner.
Oh, that's the character from the 8-bit game. Oh god. And he just fucking murdered me. I have a feeling I'm gonna die. Okay, that one is... Okay, the same as the other one. Well, there was a save point right there, so we'll try him again.
No better than a demon pawn.
Oh, I think I accidentally hit continued a bit too quickly. Well, that's not gonna bode well. Alright. That is a difficult move to do, the power slash.
Stop.
Oh, that is not worth the technique. Gotta get over him. Okay, let me make sure that there's not like a continue or something like that. Nope, it just... okay. That's a little bit of an abrupt continue. Let's go get some potions then. Let's go get some potions. Let's go get our battle boots back. That way we can kind of use a more comfortable weapon. We have some quests to turn in, so we can even get some items out of this.
Got any tug?
Here's what I've turned up on them. Good work.
God, that is such a loud quest completion sound.
Got any
Here's what I've turned. Good. Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
got
Here's what I've
Oh,
turned
okay,
up
I'm already on that one. I just haven't seen any more. Let's go here first and prepare some meals and things like
What are we
that.
transmuting this time?
I don't think I have any good weapons for him to make for me. Or maybe he does. Let's hold off on that for the time being, though. Let's go to meals. good. I don't have anything that he can cook for me. Well, let's upgrade our summon bat then.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Oh, about the castle itself was summoned from hell, but the site it rests on is where the Alchemists Guild once lay. So you may find traces of our facilities intermingled with the rest.
Now that you mention it, I do remember seeing an area dedicated to the study of Eastern mysticism.
Yes, and another of us was researching how to create giant organisms. Anyway, just be mindful of the facility's existence. The knowledge may keep you out of harm's way while you explore.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so I don't think that my Morning Star is the best weapon to use against that guy necessarily. I'm thinking that I might actually be better off using the whip at that point.
I have something new to offer. What are you looking to buy?
We're still a little bit short, and we also need to spend money on these stupid potions, I think.
Is this right? Then we have a deal.
Alright, let's see if I can sell shards. Because I have like a million bone toss ones.
Is this right? Many thanks.
If I can just sell 2 more. Let's sell 2 of these.
Is this right? Many thanks.
There, now I can buy an 8-bit coin.
What are you looking to buy? Is this right? Then we have a deal.
Alright.
Thank you.
I don't think I've gotten the thing for this.
Oh, right.
Nope. Alright. Well, I'll wait for now because I'm going to craft some of those better boots.
Are you eating? So, what'll it be?
Don't ask me if I'm eating properly. Let's see. Kind of like the leathery boots a little bit better. Is there any other shoes down through here? Nope. Alright, we'll try the Boreal Rime boots.
I'll go with this. Alfred was your master.
Former master.
I don't know. I was just wondering if you remember anything about...
As I recall, he was studying ways of drastically slowing down object. He was a genius, to be quite honest, but I have no respect for that now.
Why?
Because he fought against sacrificing you right to the final moment. Only to change his mind like a coward.
I see.
Oh no, these boots. They make my movement start up slower. Oh god. I regret these so much. This is the worst. Oh no. Oh god, this is the... That is such an annoying quirk to have on these. Alright, I'm not gonna put up with that at all. That is just... why? Alright, we'll try to use the whip against him. luckily the amount of the hits we're taking right now won't matter way too much. I'm probably gonna stop after I defeat this guy just because I feel like that's gonna be a good place to stop my first session. Yeah, I don't like how slow this weapon is, but it does give me the ability to stay at range from him, which is gonna be nice. I'm just trying different attacks and stuff like that to see if I can find any new techniques. Alright, we've seen this cutscene a million times. Yeah, I'm absolutely certain that this is the protagonist from the first game. Ooh, okay, yeah, the darkness definitely helps against him. Uh-oh. Go ahead and hork those potions. Okay. We can do this. Damn it. Well, we got closer that time. We know what we gotta do. Alright. Switch over to that whip. Alright, buddy. Actually, really quickly while I'm thinking about it. I need to remember that I have that as well. We'll try summon bat for him as well. Okay, that's not gonna work at all. Thrashing Tentacle. For as much as that uses, not worth it. We're gonna keep with the head flail. Damn it. This is probably a lost cause. Yep.
No better than a demon pawn.
Alright. I think we've got our technique for this down now. I need to switch this to darkness, and we're just gonna go into this. We're just gonna go into this with that defensive strategy that I was using last time. Damn it. taunts me like that, I can throw Fireball at him.
Foolishness. I will cut down all demons.
Yeah, this is going to be a good place to kind of finish this if I can actually just get this guy killed. I feel like I'm getting him close each time. Oh no. I'm not going into this without as much health as I possibly can. Actually, we should go ahead and save it while I'm thinking about it. That way I don't have to keep switching the whip. I think the whip is a good idea on this fight, though. Got him this time. Let's just go ahead and pop one of those.
Foolishness.
Okay, we can go behind him as well. Because he has a really stupid guard technique whenever he does that.
Cease this at once, Zangetsu!
Yep, I'm pretty sure that is the original protagonist of this.
How many times do I have to tell you? Our enemies are the demons and those in league with them.
And I say, what is the difference? The alchemists were the gunmen, the shardbinders the gun. All must be dismantled.
In the case of the alchemists, you are right. They coveted the powers of hell and must pay for it. But Miriam is not like them. She is fighting for us, at great personal risk.
Really? You forget how many of our friends perished for similarly misplacing their faith.
And do I look as weak? Look closer.
I was bored with her anyway.
Do your job, Zangetsu. You need to put a stop to Alfred.
And I will. But you listen to me, Shardbinder. If you value your life, then stay out of my sight. You can hold me to my word, Dominique. But don't presume to tell me what else I can or cannot do.
I apologize for my acquaintance. He had no right to speak to you like that.
Pay it no mind. I've been through worse.
I want you to know that I trust you, Miriam, and nothing anyone says could ever sway that trust.
Well, you have my thanks. It's nice to know that I have someone on my side.
Zangetsu is a demon hunter from a land far to the east, in the tumult of a decade ago, perhaps even longer. Demons robbed him of everything precious to him, and he's despised everything to do with them since. His strength, however, is second to none.
I saw it for myself. I could tell he was holding back, but he was a handful regardless.
Maybe it was a lack of conviction that dulled his blade. Well, I'll be off then. I mustn't leave Anne alone for too long.
Alright, so our whip actually came in handy for something. Unlike these ice boots. Alright, we'll go back to the Morgenstern as our kind of primary weapon for right now. And for now, we'll save it right here. Alright, this is where I'm going to call it for now, and we'll pick this up next time.